Two global icons, two very different nights, and both went viral for all the wrong reasons. Tonight, we're diving into two major celebrity moments lighting up the athlete world. First, the CFDA red carpet chaos, where tennis legend Venus Williams got mistaken for Naomi Campbell in front of flashing cameras. Then, over in London, David Beckham's knighthood ceremony turned into a full-blown meme fest after his red carpet look stole the internet's attention. Two headlines, two image-perfect stars, and a reminder that in 2025, fame and fashion collide harder than ever. The CFDA red carpet was supposed to be polished perfection, flashes, couture, and controlled chaos. Then came Venus Williams, statuesque in custom chrome silver, ready to glide into fashion's biggest night. But before she could even hit her stride, a swarm of photographers started yelling, "Naomi! Naomi, over here!" The pause that followed hit harder than any serve she's ever delivered. For a split second, you could see the confusion flicker, a blend of disbelief and restraint, before she straightened her shoulders and kept walking. Within minutes, that moment was everywhere, clipped, shared, and slowed down frame by frame. The world wasn't watching the CFDA anymore. They were watching Venus get mistaken for Naomi Campbell, and the internet couldn't look away. It started as a normal flash storm, photographers barking names, cameras firing non-stop. Venus stepped onto the stairs, poised and ready. Then the shouts began. "Naomi! Naomi, this way!" For a heartbeat, she froze. A faint smile held, but her eyes told the story, sharp, stunned, maybe even tired of it. The pause stretched just long enough to make everyone uncomfortable. Then she tilted her head, adjusted her dress, and moved on like nothing happened. That single frame, the moment recognition flickered and vanished, became the shot of the night. By midnight, the clip was looping across TikTok and Twitter. Hashtags like #CFDA and #NotNaomi started trending. Fans turned her silence into a statement, calling it the most graceful red carpet correction ever caught on camera. The internet lit up instantly. Some called it a textbook example of how not to handle a red carpet. Others flooded comments with disbelief. How do you mistake a 7-time Grand Slam champion for a supermodel? Fashion Twitter went feral. Memes dropped within minutes. Split screens of Venus' reaction beside Naomi's iconic runway strut. Reports claim even Naomi's fans joined in, laughing at the chaos while defending both women. Then came the think pieces, subtle racism, lazy media, red carpet ignorance. But that's not all. Influencers began stitching the clip into reaction videos, framing Venus' smirk as elite shade energy. Within hours, it wasn't just a mix-up, it was a moment, dissected, memed, and immortalized. Venus didn't need a press release. Her response came with silence and precision. Hours after the clip exploded, she posted a single photo from that same red carpet. Caption, just a sparkle emoji. No mention of names, no shade, no correction, pure control. Reports claim her team decided against addressing the incident directly, calling it beneath engagement. Fans read it differently. They saw it as a masterclass in restraint, the kind that hits harder than any clapback. Some even dubbed her the Queen of Composure. Comment sections flooded with praise. Handled like Venus, not viral bait. But that's not all. Her calm turned into commentary fuel. Reaction channels called it a PR clinic disguised as elegance. Naomi wasn't even on the steps when it happened, yet her name dominated headlines by morning. Fans tagged her nonstop, asking if she'd seen the clip. Reports suggest she didn't comment directly, but insiders say her team found the mix-up predictable. Fashion insiders began drawing comparisons. Two powerful black icons, decades of excellence, often treated as interchangeable by an industry still obsessed with archetypes over individuality. Then it got even wilder. Old interviews resurfaced where Naomi spoke about being constantly mistaken for other black models. Suddenly, this wasn't just a CFDA blunder. It became a conversation about legacy, recognition, and who gets to own their image in fashion spotlight. Behind the scenes, the CFDA team was in damage control mode. Sources claim publicists scrambled the moment the clip started trending, desperate to shift attention back to the award winners. Emails reportedly went out to red carpet agencies reminding them to verify talent IDs before shouting names. But it was too late. The internet had already turned the blunder into a cultural talking point. Industry insiders whispered that a few photographers might lose future access, though no one confirmed it publicly. Even the event's official highlight reel quietly trimmed the footage. as if it had never happened. Still, fashion editors noted the irony. One mistaken name overshadowed an entire night meant to celebrate individuality. Then came the commentary avalanche. TikTok analysts, podcast hosts, and fashion critics all had takes. Some fans argued it was harmless, just chaotic red carpet noise. Others claimed it exposed deeper bias, proof that even icons like Venus get reduced to stereotypes under flashing lights. Threads broke down frame-by-frame reactions, calling it microaggression in HD. Reports suggest even a few celebs privately messaged Venus in solidarity. Then it got even wilder. Fan theories popped up claiming the incident might have been staged for publicity, though no evidence backed it. Regardless, the moment crossed fashion boundaries. It wasn't about tennis or modeling anymore. It was about visibility, respect, and who the crowd chooses to see. Venus never flinched. She walked through the noise, owned the room, and left the confusion behind her. By the next morning, every outlet was running the same clip, but the narrative had shifted. What started as a mix-up turned into a masterclass in composure. Naomi's name might have sparked the chaos, but Venus' silence sealed the story. No statements, no apologies, just presence. And somehow, that quiet grace became louder than every flash on that carpet. And that's how one red carpet turned into internet chaos. Now we talk about David Beckham. David Beckham finally got what fans have been demanding for years, a knighthood. The football legend arrived at Buckingham Palace with Victoria Beckham by his side, dressed in a sharply tailored black suit that instantly became a viral talking point. The media covered the honor, but social media had its own focus. Beckham's royal posture, his precision haircut, and the way Victoria subtly matched her outfit to the palace aesthetic. Within hours, images flooded X and TikTok, not just celebrating the title, but obsessing over the look. But that's not all. The memes started rolling in. It looked like a textbook moment of honor. But the night it happened, two worlds collided, sport and fashion. When Sir David Beckham stepped into Windsor Castle in his custom morning suit, the lenses didn't just focus on the medal. They focused on the suit. He arrived with measured steps, the same calm we've seen on fields and stages. The tailored charcoal morning suit, lapel sharp, waistcoat crisp, signaled not just a knighthood but a statement. Photographers clicked. Reporters leaned in. And behind the scenes, the chatter began. Is this Beckham's fashion peak? But that's not all. A subtle tilt of his head. A glance at Victoria. The cameras caught the pause. And the internet was already loading. It turns out the suit wasn't just any high-end label. It was the first ever tailored menswear piece by Victoria Beckham's brand. Reports claim David handed his wife the design brief. Make me look like royalty meets East End boy. She delivered. Fashion insiders whispered the label's profile just jumped. Yet some critics argue. When sport icons turn catwalk icons, the authenticity gets tangled. Then it got even wilder. Within hours, social feeds exploded. Memes of Beckham kneeling, memes of the Taylor tag, memes of the Sir title dropping like a final trophy. Fans think the internet was more excited about his suit than his medal. Others mocked the spectacle. When your footballer gets more likes for his suit than his goals. The headline went from knighthood to "Did you see that outfit?" According to sources, Beckham chatted with King Charles about style during the ceremony. He admitted the monarch's old morning suit photos inspired the look. For a moment, a global football star and a monarch were locked in couture talk. That intersection gave Beckham extra fashion cred. But fashion weeks and football pitches aren't usually the same turf. Remember the red card in '98, the brand deals, the Las Vegas parties? Beckham's legacy has been more than goals. His charity work, his UNICEF ambassadorship, his brand building, all led here. This knighthood tries to reframe his story, from role-playing winger to knighted icon. But there's tension. Some say it's more photo op than earned arc. Victoria didn't just escort. She designed. She showed up in a custom navy version of her Bella dress, matching the energy. Rumors suggest the knighthood announcement was timed with her brand's menswear launch. Fashion editors speculate the two were packaged together. He got the title, she got the headline. Their power couple status sharpened. Half the media celebrated the ultimate British moment. The other half rolled their eyes. Is this a footballer or a model? Fans online are split. Some hailed Beckham as the guy who transcended sport. Others claimed the memes overshadowed the honor. The title Sir was real. The internet's verdict? Unpredictable. He grew up in East London. He scored, sold jerseys, walked runways, and mentored. Then he got the knighthood. But here's the kicker. Not the medal, not the crown, not the pose. It's the meme. The internet will remember the suit, the chin-up stare, the switch from pitch to palace. Sir David Beckham is official. The viral moment? That belongs to all of us now. And that's how two red carpets, one in New York, one in London, turned athletes into viral fashion moments. Venus Williams faced the flashbulb mix-up heard around the world, while David Beckham's knighthood became meme material before the ceremony even ended. Different stages. Same story. Fame never walks alone. If you caught both moments blowing up your feed, drop your take in the comments. And don't just scroll past. Subscribe to Control Plus Style, hit that like button, and share this with someone who lives for athlete drama and luxury chaos.